Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Mercedes-AMG has a new concept car called the GT XX that previews a new electric performance model set to reach production next year. The powertrain has 3 motors and provides 1341 horsepower, and Mercedes says the top speed is 223 miles per hour. This sporty-looking sedan is targeted at the Porsche Taycan and other luxury electric cars. The current era of Mercedes' electric vehicles is defined by the blob-shaped lineup of EQ-badged cars, but the next phase promises to be more exciting. This new concept car, called the AMG GT XX, is a clear indicator that the brand's new electric performance halo model is nearly here. This car looks production-ready in its current form and is set to arrive next year riding on the new AMG.EA architecture that promises huge power and ultra-quick charging speeds. It's easiest to think of the GT XX as a successor to the current AMG GT 4-door coupe, as this new model is similar in size and features a similarly low-slung fastback silhouette. A rakish GT XX has a Maserati-esque, mouth-shaped grille and a daringly tapered rear end with no rear glass. Mercedes design chief Gordon Wagener says that the 6 circular taillight units are meant to evoke the quad exhaust tips seen on AMG gas models. The AMG GT XX's all-wheel drive powertrain consists of 3 electric motors, with 2 in the rear and 1 in the front. These motors use a power-dense axial flux design as opposed to the more typical radial flux motors found in most EVs. Total output sits at 13,041 horsepower, which tops the most powerful Porsche Taycan, the 1,019 horsepower Turbo GT. AMG isn't yet making claims about 60-mile-per-hour acceleration, but does project a top speed of 223 miles per hour. With its 800-volt electrical architecture, the AMG.EA platform that underpins this car introduces new battery technology to the Mercedes range as well. We don't yet know the battery capacity, but AMG emphasizes the tall, thin battery cells that make up the pack and promises that the special cooling system allows for highly repeatable performance. Mercedes is also making bold claims for the EVXX's charging speeds. It says that the car will be capable of an average charging speed of 850 kilowatts and that it will be able to add 248 miles of range in 5 minutes. This will, of course, depend on charging equipment, as you'll need a DC fast charger capable of this kind of power in order to charge this quickly. Mercedes and European charging company Alpitronic have created a prototype charger that can do it, and plan to roll this out to the public at some point in the near future. The company said that the 850 kilowatt charging will be through a CCS port for European applications, but couldn't say how this would translate to the North American charging standard port that it has started adopting for its US EVs. The GT20's interior also seems to change course when compared with some of the current EQ vehicles and their massive hyperscreens covering the dashboard. There are still 2 large screens inside, but overall, the look is more driver-focused and minimalist, with orange accents and a sparse center console. AMG says it is using sustainable materials, including a synthetic leather made from recycled rubber from GT3 racing tires. The lightweight seats with carbon fiber structures and the squared-off steering wheel take their inspiration from race car cockpits. AMG may eventually offer varying power levels, but we can only assume that this 1,341 horsepower setup will be the range topper. The Porsche Taycan is its clearest target, but it will also compete with high-performance EVs such as the Lucid Air Sapphire and the Audi e-tron GT. It will also spawn an SUV sibling that will share this platform. We're not sure at this point what the production version of this AMG EV will be called, but we assume it will use the GT moniker in some way or another. AMG says that this new model will enter production in 2026, and we expect it to be priced well into the six-figure range.